Hey Kipsters, Miss London here for another art lesson. Before we start, get those hands up. I am positive. I am creative. I am mindful. I am amazing. I am fearless. I am an artist. Way to go, Kipsters. I hope you guys are enjoying the beginning of your spring breaks. We're going to do something nice and fun today. We're going to do paper weaving. It's called paper weaving. Today, for that, you're going to need 2 colored sheets of paper, a glue stick or tape, a pen, marker, pencil, whatever you have, and scissors. So friends, if you don't have 2 pieces of paper, colored pieces of paper, you can take white sheets of paper and color them with crayons. Maybe you want to add it, make it rainbow. Maybe you want to add it and make it your favorite color. It's up to you. But because I love Kit Bloom Primary so much, I use our school colors, blue and yellow, for my weaving today. So to weave, you need to make a loom, L-O-O-M, loom. It's called a loom. A loom is what we weave through. So I'm going to take my yellow paper and I'm going to fold it in half like a hamburger. This is the open end. This is the folded end. Next, I'm going to take my marker or my pen, and on the folded side, on the open side, I'm going to make a mark about 1 inch down. So I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to make a mark. That mark is going to show me how far up I'm going to cut on my paper. I don't want to cut all the way to the top because I'm going to have a lot of loose pieces and they'll all fall down. So I'm going to make sure that they're still attached to make my loom. So let me get my scissors. And I'm going to cut some equal strips all the way up until I reach the end of the paper to make my loom. So I'm going to start with my first cut. You're going to make sure these cuts are even. And if at any point when I'm giving directions, you can feel free to pause or fast forward or rewind. I'm going to cut all the way up. I have these little tabs. So at the end, your cut loom will look like this. Looks like a little car wash. And when I open it, all the pieces are still attached. It's just little slits. So that's part 1 to make our loom. Next, we're going to make our strips that we can weave through our loom. I'm going to take my next piece of paper and I'm going to cut evenly across horizontally with my scissors. So my first cut, and you're going to cut the entire sheet of paper and make a strip that looks like this. And I'm going to keep going. Again, making sure that these are all even. So we're going to pretend like I cut up all my paper and I've got my strips. So it's time to start weaving. When we weave, it's an under-over pattern. It's an under-over pattern. Do it with me. You go under first, then over. So I'm going to take my loom and I'm going to start weaving. So if I'm going to go under first, I'm going to go under the first little strip of my loom. I'm then going to go over. Where do I go next? That's right, under. Then over. Then under. Take your time. Then over. Then under. Over, and this one goes under. So our first row of our weaving is done. Wow. Now I'm going to take my next strip, and if I went under on the first one, I'm going to go the opposite. I'm going to go over, over, then under. Where do I go next, Kipsters? That's right, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. So you can slide those up so that they're right underneath each other. And those are our first 2 rows. Kipsters, you're going to continue to do that all the way down. And at the end, it's going to look something like this. Wow. My whole paper is woven. Now, we're going to use our glue stick, our tape, our glue, whatever we have at home. And we're going to glue down the tabs on our weaving so that it can stay permanent and not wiggle around. So I'm going to take my glue stick. I'm going to lift that little tab, put a little dab of glue. Remember, don't use too much glue. Stick it down, and now it's good. It's not going to move. I'm going to do that all the way down on both sides, and then I can flip it over and do the same to the tabs on the back. All the way down on both sides. Kipsters, get creative. This is your art piece. Maybe you want to draw on your weaving. Maybe you want to color different shapes. It's up to you. Please send me pictures of your finished weavings. I cannot wait to see them. Until next time, Kipsters, have a good day.